Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm going to show you how to use the quotient rule of exponents. This is another way again to simplify an expression with the same base. So we'll use x over 9 divided by x to the 5th. So if we want to simplify this expression, remember the base is the number down here, so this is x in this case, and the number up here is the exponent, and this number is different. It's 9 in the numerator and it's 5 in the denominator. So it's a way for us to simplify this into a single term. Right now we have two terms divided by each other, so we just want a single term. So when we do this, it means x to the 9th over x to the 5th is equal to x times itself 9 times, right? So I'm just going to show you manually kind of what the quotient rule helps us simplify. Divided by, and we're going to do x times x times x times x times x, and that's 5 times. So since these are all multiplied on the top and we're dividing, we can just simplify by canceling out one on the top and one on the bottom. All right, and what that leaves us with is 5 in the numerator cancel with 5 x's in the denominator, and so we're just left with 1, 2, 3, 4 x's, so x to the 4th. This is fine, again, when the numbers are small, but as the numbers get bigger and bigger, we don't want to have to write out, all the terms in this expression. We want to go ahead and use not a shortcut, but we're going to use some algebra to simplify this. So the rule is for quotients, x to the 9th over x to the 5th can be simplified by taking the exponents and subtracting them. As long as the base is the same and they're multiplied, then we can do that. So this is x to the 4th, and that's pretty simple. Let's do a few where it's a little more complicated than that, or maybe things look a little different. We need a little more of an explanation. So let's use the quotient rule with, let's do negative. Let's do a little example here. Kind of did a simple one. Yeah, let's do another one with just like a straightforward one first. So again, I could write out t 20 times in the numerator and t 15 times in the denominator, but I don't want to do that, right? I want to cancel all these out and then see what I'm left with. Instead, I'm going to use the quotient rule, which just says to subtract these numbers, and I end up with t to the 5th, and that is the correct answer. Now let's use something a little more complicated. Let's do something with, let's do, what if we had a negative number? All right, does this change anything about our rule? Well, you still take the base and you subtract the exponents. All right, so again, don't get thrown off just because the base is negative. Sometimes that's confusing, but that doesn't change much other than, how we write our answer, which is with that base. Let's do another one so that we have to distribute. Let's do this one here, a little more complicated. Let's do b times a all raised to the 5th divided by ba squared to the 3rd. Let's see what we get here. So first thing you want to do in this case is distribute the exponent to each term. All right, so we'll do b to the 5th times a to the 5th divided by b to the 3rd times a to the 2 times 3. And we'll simplify that. A to the 5th over b to the 3rd, a to the 2 times 3 is 6. okay? And now we're going to use the exponent rule, and remember it only applies when the bases are the same. So here I have b, my base is b, and then my exponents are 5 minus 3, and then I have a, and the exponents are 5 minus 6. All right, so we're going to come over here and simplify. B times 5 minus 3 is 2, so I get b squared, and then a times 5 minus 6, a to the negative 1. So if you remember about exponents, if we wanted all positive exponents, then we have to write this expression like this, and we could even simplify that more to just b squared over a, so that we don't have a to the 1. We don't need to write that. So depending on what the instructions are, you can either leave it at this point, you'll have a negative exponent, or preferably you'll get rid of all the negative exponents and have a solution like that. Let's see, do we need to do any other practice ones? I don't know, if you all have questions about this quotient rule, then you can always leave your questions in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to them. And if something's not clear for a lot of people, then I can make a video about it. So quotient rule of exponents. If you don't know how to use the product rule of exponents, I have a video up of that. So hopefully this is helpful, and happy studying.